Okay, I really do apologize about that. What it was I was, I had the wrong password. So, let's go ahead and fix that now. Jimmy Math Tutoring. Apparently, I had recorded that I had created a different account than I had and used a different password. But that's all fixed now, so let's go ahead and sign in. And now I'm going to try to see if I can see, your contact, friend request type thing. So let's see if I've got some type new contact request. So see, I see it right there. So let me click on it, and it said this person would like to connect with you, Jimmy Math Tutoring student. And you got to type a message in there. You could have typed in something else, and I can view your profile. If you, want to put any information about yourself in your profile, it'd be nice because then I could, read it, about what class you're in or anything. And so feel free to, add a lot of information in your profile about, your math class, the type of help you, whatever, the type of help that you're looking for in our session, anything to introduce yourself. I'll be happy to look it over, so I'm going to go ahead and add you to my contacts, and there we go, and so now, we should both appear in each other's, lists, and we can, make video calls, make audio calls, type, messages. I can say, hi, thanks for your interest in my service. Hope we can get a session soon. Um, so I might, just type you a little message or something like that, and I could even try to call you, but you're not online, obviously, because I'm only logged into one account at the same time. But the thing is, the thing is, now we're set up. You see, we're set up to be able to have our sessions, and so now when we meet up for our session, well, we initially can use these widgets, like my Yahoo ping box and my Google Talk, badge. But if we know that we're going to meet up on Skype, we'll just quickly, make the contact with the chat, and then head on over to the Skype, to get started. In fact, I may even be logged in on the Skype, at the time of our session, but I'll certainly be logged in these places, um, just that's because how I do it. Now, of course, the contact details. Adding me on all of these other services will be, it won't be exactly the same, but it should be very similar. Adding me as a contact on, Yahoo Messenger, you know, Trillion, Astra. You may not have ever heard of that one, but it's kind of the same as Yahoo. Uvu. It's very, very similar, And just use these usernames here to add me, um, and you'll be doing fine. With Skype, I didn't. There is more than one way to add me. You can add me by my email address or my username, but I did not provide my email address here. You could have probably guessed it was jimmymathtutoring@gmail.com, but this one will work. You just add me with that username. Everything will be fine. So let's go ahead and log out and see what you see. So when it comes time for you to log back in later in that day or whatever, and you want to see, did I accept your friend request, So that's always an important thing. Hopefully I did. And as you can see now, I'm listed, and it says, let's see what it says. Well, I don't actually see the message that I typed in. Not sure why I don't see that message in the list, but it may actually just take a little bit of time, to refresh things, possibly, but at least we're able to, make calls to one another, if I'm online, you should be able to, call me. You could say, hey, did you approve my my friend request? I see you in my list, and I should receive, a message like that, because it was sent to my thing, So, but this is the basics, of using, getting started with Skype. I think it's probably one of the best tools that we can, use. A lot of people do use Skype, for various things. So, hopefully it'll be useful enough for us to, to use, Hopefully it will. So there you are listed as a contact in my account. And so I'm not seeing, the messages, not seeing the messages about showing up in either of the accounts. It's kind of strange, but that right there shows that I've shared my contact details, so that means I've added you, I guess. But hopefully we won't, have any problems with, with Skype. Hopefully not, hopefully it works, and I guess it's like both people have to be logged in to be able to see. Skype doesn't save the messages. It's not like it will, send the message to them if they're not logged in. See, that's the thing, I guess. But, and of course you'll see a green check mark next to me if I'm online, and I'll see a green check mark next to you, and obviously it says you're offline, so there's no point in typing in messages, I guess. I'm not sure, but that's everything, and adding contacts is as easy as just, adding them from right there as well. There's a lot of different places from where you can add, a contact, and so other, let's see, contact, add a contact. I like that screen. That's the best screen right there. You could, even search for me by Jimmy Math Tutoring. But that the name can be changed. You see, the full name can be changed in Skype. So that wouldn't be, even though it pulled it up, it wouldn't be the ideal thing, you see. The best way, well, anyway, we've already been through it, so this way is different. Importing contacts, that's not what we're looking to do, so that doesn't seem to work. But contacts, adding a contact does. See, so I don't know why it should be adding contacts, it should be showing the add contacts dialog, not the imports. A bug, maybe, a bug, but for all that Skype offers, it's really nice, so I hope that you'll get set up with Skype, and hopefully some of these others you can get set up on as well. I've got them rated, over here by my current preference. I'll always be updating that preference list, perhaps, to indicate what I think is the best ones. But, something like this is probably, it's not precise. I mean, I don't have huge experience with these to really be able to know, but it's just my inclination kind of about what I'd prefer to be using the most. Um, and so again, the others, it's like I said, adding me on these other services should be somewhat similar. It shouldn't be that hard. There should be an add a contact somewhere, and you just need my, information, either that I've provided here, either my username. On some services, the username is the email address. On some services, it's not the email address. For example, TalkBox, it's Jimmy Math Tutor. And that was because I couldn't use Jimmy Math Tutoring because that was too long of a word. Anyway, I guess that pretty much explains it. If for some reason you don't see me in your contact list, you might need to re-add me, or if you're having trouble, getting in touch with me, I've heard people losing their contact lists, when they reinstalled and stuff like that. But according to my understanding now, Skype stores the contact list on the server side, which is good because it's supposed to mean if you have to, if you're using Skype from another computer, it should pull down that contact list onto that computer. And you won't lose your contacts, which, for you it might not be so bad because you just have to add one person like me. But if I had like 10 students, and I lost them all, that would really be bad. But anyway, that hopefully that doesn't happen, But that's why I always have these fallbacks, of my, widgets, on my web page, so that if there's a problem, we can, you can catch me on these. And even on my live help, section, there's a widget that I usually get on when I don't, have anything else that I'm doing. You see, and right now it says I'm online, so you could actually, type in there a message, if there was a problem or something. But at the time of our session, I'm going to be on these widgets right here. I'm going to be logged into my Yahoo Messenger ping box and my Google Talk badge. So have a nice day. This is Jimmy. See you later.